You're listening to Binging the Devil's Fruit, a One Piece manga read-through podcast where the best fruits are the ones you savor and are best enjoyed taking your time consuming. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Binging the Devil's Fruit, a One Piece podcast on the Super Bonus Round, where the best fruits are the ones you savor and are best enjoyed taking your time consuming them. I am your host, John Mugiwara JM.
And I'm Chad Peanut.
And if you are familiar with Super Bonus Round, you guys already know who you are. But if you're coming to this hit channel for the very first time as a viewer of the podcast, my name is John. I also go by Mugiwara JM. It should come as no surprise that I'm hosting a One Piece podcast now with my co-host here, Chad Peanut. But if you're not familiar with me, I run Super Bonus Round. I'm a Let's Player. I'm a Twitch streamer. And I'm also an artist, too. Although I don't do as much as many people would like to, or much as I would like to. But, you know, I'm doing a part-time job and doing these channels. It takes a lot of my time, so I don't get to do it. But I am more than happy to be doing this podcast because... actually, you know what? First, Austin, I'll let you introduce yourself as well.
Okay, I'm Austen Davis. I work full-time, but I managed to squeeze in some time to record with John for a Super Bonus Round. And my friend Rudy, who I also am a co-host on a podcast we hold called The F Was That. We just review some obscure media and really weird shit. Like, the more obscure and weirder, the better.
Yeah, which is a perfect segue into why we started this podcast. You had mentioned on Super Bonus Round episodes that you had wanted to do a podcast with me reviewing bad animation. And I was down for it, but we just never got around to it. Mm-hmm. Rudy, our dear friend and your co-host on that podcast, decided to make that podcast with you. So I'm like, well, shit, I want to do a podcast with you now. But what? And I'm like, you know what? When I was listening to your guys' podcast the other week, I'm like, let me take a gamble. And let me see if Austen wants to do a One Piece podcast. I'm used to being told no. Every single fucking time someone says, oh, you want to read One Piece? I'm used to being told no. Austen shocked the shit out of me when he said, yeah, let's go and do it.
Yeah, I want to give One Piece a try. I'm just a lazy bastard. And I know you'll motivate me to get through this. And this podcast is a good excuse for that. That's usually how we've gotten through as many games as we have. Like, as Super Bonus Round was partially my excuse to get through my large backlog, but also show my friends that I didn't grow up with. You know, because for anyone that doesn't know, me, Austen, and several members of our group, we met in school. But we all lived far away from each other, so we didn't exactly get enough time to see each other outside of school. So there's a lot of stuff that we missed out on, and Super Bonus Round was my chance to show Austen, Rich, my former co-host Jonathan, other games that they had not seen before, and vice versa. They could share those things with me, whether they be good or they be Battletoads. But enough of that. So I guess now that we're done introductions, everyone's probably wondering, John, why are you doing a One Piece podcast? There's tons of One Piece podcasts, including the One Piece podcast, which you listen to. Well, this is me taking a friend who has not been through One Piece before. And I've been trying to find an excuse to read the manga again, but I was like, I'd rather enjoy it with somebody who has never seen it before. That makes the experience that much more fun. The anime is a much bigger meal to eat. It's 1,000 episodes. That's 1,000. Nope, not as much as Naruto and Bleach, believe it or not. God. Wow.
Now, even if you cut the filler out of One Piece, you still have a lot to watch. But the manga is far more digestible. So how this is going to work is, at the moment, Austen and I are going to read a minimum of 5 chapters. We can change the amount if we want to, or if we're like really fucking into it during a recording session, we're going to do that. So before we start reading, in this episode, we are planning on recording a read-through of chapters 1 through 5, maybe more if we decide otherwise. But before we begin, I wanted to give a little introduction on, like, what is our relationship with One Piece? I guess I will, you know what, Austin, I'm going to go with you. You have, how much of One Piece have you seen? What are your impressions of it as an outsider looking in? And what are your expectations going into it now that you're actually going to do it?
Let's see. I only saw bits and pieces, many stuff I've watched with John, like those Pirate Warriors games, or those games we would bring to high school when we were younger.
Granddaughter.
Yeah, and also those movies you would watch at anime conventions, particularly what was it called? It was that
You and I went. You went. I think it was Otakon 2012. We went to the English dub premiere of One Piece film Zed.
Oh, that's what it was called, Zed. For some reason, I wanted to say Red.
That's the one that's coming out in 2 days that I'll be going to. It's like this episode's not going out till 2023, but we're recording this in November. One Piece film Red is coming out in 2 days, and I'm going to be going to see that.
Zed and Red, a Dr. Oda book.
Well, there's a reason why they call it Red, and actually, I think in these first chapters, you're going to find out right away why. Because it features a prominent character who you will be introduced to this episode.
Yeah, and unfortunately, like so many other Americans, my first exposure to One Piece was the 4Kids dub. Back when they owned a monopoly on Saturday morning. Unfortunately.
Yeah, they did for a while, I think, because like Kids WB and ABC One Saturday Morning were kind of like fizzling out.
And they were all switching over to the more premium channels.
Yeah. What a time that was.
Mm-hmm.
Was that everything?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, so I didn't want to go. I didn't want to start with me because I'm the one who's caught up with One Piece both in the anime and the manga. I didn't want to start with me and then have you guys tune out. I wanted you to hear the perspective of somebody who hasn't dived in just yet. But for me, I don't want to give their name because I haven't actually had the time to ask their permission. But a mutual friend of ours in middle school, we were having a conversation. I think I was reading the back when Shonen Jump was still doing print magazines in America. Remember when that happens?
Oh damn!
I was checking out like the preview of the Yu-Gi-Oh manga. I think it was either whatever the manga chapter was running at the time. There was a preview of it, and then this individual again. I have not talked to them, and I don't know how they want to be referred, what pronouns, but they came up to me, and I'll keep them anonymous. They went up to me and said, they're like, John, you have to see this one manga. It's like, okay, what was it? It's a manga called One Piece about pirates. I'm like, okay, I generally like pirates. What's the appeal? It's like pirates with superpowers. And the first villain they fight is a clown pirate. You have to read this, John. You have to read this. I said, okay, your enthusiasm and that description that you just gave me, I'm in. Show me. And then I read it. I'm like, oh, this is really neat. I wish I could go watch more of this. And then I think the 4Kids dub came to Toonami. Oh, no. I did not watch One Piece on the Fox Box or 4Kids TV, whatever it was called at the time. I waited till it was on Toonami, where it was like they were starting from the beginning. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and watch this. And I'm like, well, despite some of the terrible writing, mostly atrocious voice acting, and some of the weirdest localization changes I've ever seen, and that goddamn terrible fucking rap song that I don't care how memeified it is, that song sucks.
Would you take that over the 4Kids national anthem?
No. I was interested in the concept. I'm like, okay, main character is a bit of a doofus, lovable doofus like Goku. And honestly, Zoro, like, despite, like, out of everybody, he sounded like he was trying the most. I mean, Mark DeRison, who was the voice of Zoro, he was guts and berserk.
Oh, wow.
So, like, he actually gave it a try. But anyway, I was interested in the concept, and I'm like, man, I'm really interested in this. I want to see more of this. And then I found the wonderful world of fan subbing.
Ooh.
That was through Kaizoku fan subs, which I'm sure they're gone now. I think they went away as soon as Funimation started simulcasting the anime. Back when that was a thing, I got the whole. I pretty much torrented the whole show.
Oh, wow.
Now you might think, whoa, all 1,000 episodes, John? Listen to me. This was 2007. One Piece was still a 200 episode series at the time. So by all comparison, that was reasonable. I mean, still not still a big bite to chew out compared to like Cowboy Bebop or whatever, the 26 episodes, but it was still manageable. And I was also in high school with nothing to do during the fucking summer. So I basically just got all of the episodes. I watched all the episodes, watched all the movies, watched all the specials, including the OVA special before it got an actual series. And I really dug it. And that made me hate the 4Kids dub even more because not only was all the violence and the swearing is it depends on your translation. The violence that dark tones and imagery and all that, they were kind of like treated as either a joke or edited out. And also, I remember the 4Kids dub edited out an entire important saga. No, 2 important sagas entirely because they wanted to skip the Chopper because they thought he'd be marketable and sell toys.
Oh my God.
Not freaking kidding. And we didn't know at the time that those arcs that they cut out were going to be super important. And then when those arcs had something that came about in the manga, we were like, oh, they skipped those fucking dopes. But yeah, I've been a One Piece fan since 2006 or 7. I played the games. I watched them. I'm caught up with the anime and manga. I've watched the Japanese version all the way through. I've watched the dub. Yes, the Funimation dub, the only dub that existed matters, up to the time skip. I've fallen behind on that, but Crunchyroll, as they're now known, has up to the arc before the current one in the anime. So I'll just binge it in one go until it all catches up. But anyway, that's my spiel about One Piece. One Piece, I'll just finish off and say that One Piece is, if you couldn't tell by my handle and how much I've talked about it, it basically, I feel like it changed my life. It is probably one of my favorite pieces of medium. I'll be very, very sad when it's over in 20 years. No, it's probably gonna be sooner than that. I'm joking. But what sucked was I could not find someone that was interested in going through with it with me, because before now the excuse was, oh, that's the one with the bad dub. Oh God, it's like, and that art style. I'm going to kill you. and what's worse is I heard that mostly some of my friends, and I actually had, who's now a former friend, who like stood up in the middle of the room and said, I will never get into One Piece. I don't care how much you love it. It sounds great. I'm never going to do it.
No.
Never. And that defeated me. And I was like, I'm never going to be able to get anybody into that. And because like now the excuse is it's too long, which fair, honestly, with everything happening in the world, it's just it is a big task. But I'm thankful I found the one person who said, yeah, let's just go without even thinking about it, and that's you.
Yeah, and besides, it's a good excuse for me to get through my backlog. Like, I'm not even caught up with the Marvel Cinematic Universe yet. That just shows how bad I am.
Well, you had to get COVID to keep up with that.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, you're still pretty close. Yeah, if I remember correctly, you said you were right before Moon Knight?
Yeah, I'm on Hawkeye currently.
So you have all of 2022's to get through before you're caught up. But anyway, so I think now is a good time as any. So let's just go ahead and get started. What do you say?
Oh, hell yeah. I got the Shonen Jump app open.
And if you want to read along with us, the One Piece manga is entirely available on viz.com/shonenjump. It is only $2 a month to subscribe, and you'll get their entire manga library for just $2 a month. And no, I'm not being paid to say this. I'm just telling you about a really good fucking deal. God, I wish I was being paid for that. I have not seen a penny from this channel, so trust me when I say I'm not being paid to say this. And if you're not familiar with Super Bonus Round, how we're going to do this differently is most podcasts will do they'll talk about it, and then they sort of like they'll read it, but they'll talk about it as it goes along But me and Austen, because if you're familiar with our Yakuza playthroughs, we like our dramatic readings. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go and do that. But how we're going to do it is I think we'll take turns on pages as opposed with certain characters.
Oh, shit.
And if you would like to read along with us, you can always go to your local Barnes & Noble or whatever bookstore that you have and see if you can find a copy of the manga. I have noticed, though, that the earlier volumes are harder to find unless you find the omnibuses. So an alternative would be the Shonen Jump app is only $2 a month, although in January 2023 that'll be going up to, I think, about $3 a month. But if you're not sure you're ready to take this journey yet and you want to just dip your toes in real quick, well, the first 3 chapters of the One Piece manga are free without a subscription. So you can join along with us on this first part of this episode for almost pretty much nothing. Anyway, without further ado, Austen, are you ready to begin binging the Devil's Fruit?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, everybody, let's begin. We begin with Chapter 1, Romance Dawn. And you know what, Austen? I think I'll let you go first. Remember, manga reads right to left.
Gold Roger, the king of the pirates, had achieved it all. Wealth, fame, and power had all been his. Not surprisingly, the final words he spoke before they lopped off his head inspired adventurers throughout the world to sail the seas. My treasure? Why, it's right where I left it. It's yours if you can find it, but you'll have to search the whole world. The whole world is about to witness a great era of piracy.
Especially now that Crunchyroll won't unionize their actors. And then when you hear this sound, it means turn the page. All right, we got our first color spread, which is weird to say because we're on the Shonen Jump website. It's not in color. Chapter 1, Romance Dawn, the dawn of adventure. And so we can talk about these for a little bit because most of these are pretty interesting. But this is like the iconic first color spread. Not every chapter has these beforehand, but most of them do. Any thoughts about the first color spread?
Well, we already got Nami and what's his name?
Nami and are you talking about Luffy?
No. Luffy's on the second part, but the guy with the red hair and the scars on his eyes.
Yes. Well, you'll meet him soon, but it's interesting. Nami's on there, but Zoro isn't.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I see Yasop. I see. Well, okay. I won't reveal all their names because we haven't gotten that far. But Zoro's not even on there. Oh, elephant in the room. I know because one of the big holdovers from the 4Kids dub is the manga still uses Zolo. Are you okay if we just say Zoro because that's his actual name?
Yeah. I'm guessing it got changed due to copyright concerns or something.
Nope, it's entirely a holdover from the 4Kids dub because the Funimation.
Oh shit!
Because the Crunchyroll dub has used Zoro the entire time.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish I could comment more on the color spread because it's not in color, but it's got Luffy and Nami on it and red hair Shanks' crew, who we'll learn more about in just a moment. Okay, do you want to take turns like every other page, or do you want to keep? Do you want me to go, or do you want to do this next one?
You go.
A small harbor village. 1 year ago, a pirate ship made its village base. The winds blow from the east. Flap. All right, I won't do the sound effects, but unless it's important. Hey, Luffy.
That's my favorite song. Flap.
It's flap. Hey, Luffy, what are you up to now? And the village is at peace. I've had it with you guys. Now you ought to take me seriously. Villager boy, Monkey D. Luffy. And there's our pro tag as a young child.
Oh my god, his teeth.
Oh, yeah. Oda loves his teeth.
That's like Wallace teeth.
Yeah.
Like Wallace and Gromit.
I like meat, Gromit. This is how tough I am. And here's the first, here was my first clue that 4Kids did not do this series justice. Get it over with, whatever it is. What's that pop up to now? Chunk! Luffy cuts his cheek with a knife. Huh? Oh, you idiot! What'd you do that for? Ah! Yeah, Luffy cut his cheek open. Now you know where he got that scar from.
Mm-hmm.
Luffy stuck a knife to his cheek just to show how tough he was to the Red Heart Pirates.
Oh my god. Even back then, he had one brain cell.
Basically.
Sorry.
All right, do you want this next set, or do you want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
A toast to Luffy's courage and to our great voyage. Drink up. Grog, grog, grog. More grog. Hey, that's my beat. Not anymore, I'm gonna eat it. Hey, stop fighting and spoil our fun. It didn't hurt a bit. Liar, that was the foolish thing to do. I'm not the least bit afraid of getting hurt. Take me with you on your next voyage. I want to be a pirate too.
He says it didn't hurt, but he is clearly crying.
Yeah, I see the tears.
That didn't hurt. Oh.
You, a pirate? Impossible. Pirate Captain Red-Haired Shanks. Luffy, do you know why we call you Anchor? It's because you can't swim. You just sink. What good is a pirate who can't swim? And if I don't fall overboard, then it doesn't matter if I'm an anchor, and I'm a strong fighter. I've been training. My punch is as powerful as a pistol.
I wonder why he says that. I wonder why he says that he sinks. All right, so I guess we're taking turns every 2 pages.
Yep.
A pistol, eh? That's not so. Are you doubting me? Calm down, Luffy. Let's just have a good time. Yeah, pirates always have a good time. The sea is vast and there's lots of islands to explore. And best of all, pirates have freedom. Wow. You guys stop filling his head with crazy ideas. But it's true, right? Come on, Captain. Let's just take the lab with us just this once. Aye. Yeah. Okay, but if one of you will have to stay behind. Sorry, lad, you just been beached. Let's drink. Hey, I thought you guys were on my side.
I almost spat out my chief.
No, be prepared. One Piece is a very funny manga. You're just too young, kid. Maybe in 10 years I'll give you a chance. Captain Shanks, I'm telling you, I'm not a little kid. Don't get upset now. Here, have some milk. Oh, boy, thanks. See? A real pirate would never drink milk. That was a dirty trick.
I'm getting tired of this. I even stabbed myself in the face so you'd take me with you. Luffy. The captain's just doing what's best for everyone. How do you figure, Mr. First Mate? The safety of the entire crew and ship rests on his shoulders. Being a pirate isn't all fun and games, you know. There's lots of duties like pillaging, hostage taking, heavy drinking, and swimming. Huh? And the captain knows all about the dangers of the seas, too. It can kill you in 1,000 ways. It's not that he wants to crush your dreams of becoming a pirate.
It's just that it's funny.
But I don't believe it. Shanks just likes to make me look dumb. Hey, Anchor! I told you!
Yeah, he's still laughing at
him. Captain Shanks! I'm glad to see you and your crew are enjoying yourselves. Oh boy, I just love making fun of this kid.
What an asshole! What an absolute asshole!
Maybe the lad's got a point. Makino, proprietor of the tavern. Luffy, would you like something to eat? Yeah, put out my treasure tab. Treasure tab? Look, boy, don't try to shoot another lady. I'm gonna become a pirate. Find lots of treasure, then I'll come back and pay her. We'll celebrate together when you return.
Shanks? Yeah, kid? How much longer will you stay at this village? Let's see. We've been using this village as our base for about a year. After 2 or 3 more voyages, we'll leave here for good and head north. I see. 2 or 3 more ships, huh? I'm going to try and learn how to swim by the time you leave. That's good, kid. Do whatever you want. Slam! Make way for the scourge of the mountains. So you call yourselves pirates, huh? First time I've seen pirates. You look like a sorry lot to me. Yeah?
We're mountain bandits. Higuma the bear, leader of the mountain bandits. Oh, don't wait yourselves. We're not here to blast up the place. Just sell us 10 barrels of grog and we'll insure only the bare minimum. I'm sorry. We just ran out of liquor. That's strange. What are all these pirates drinking? Fruit juice? Probably in the 4Kids version.
That's probably what they did.
It's true. I just served the last of it. Turn the page. I kind of feel guilty. I guess you could take up the liquor. Sorry about that. How do you have this? It's still unopened.
And he cracks the bottle on his face.
Jesus.
So for some of the descriptive actions, we might have just, like, for anyone listening that doesn't want to, like, read along, but we'll have to describe what's happening too. Yeah, he cracks, in anger, he just cracks the fucking bottle on him. And everyone in the bar Makino's shocked, but the Makino and Luffy are shocked, but the red hair pirates are like, oh boy, he's done it now. What do you take me for? You can't make a fool of me. What good is one bottle of grog? Oh my, what a mess. Look at this. My head's worth 8 million berries. I'm a wanted man. I've killed 56 people. Mostly fools like you. And for those of you that don't know, berries is the currency in One Piece. It's basically dollars. Or yen. Watch yourself if you're fond of breathing. If you're smart, you'll say, sail away from here so I never see you again. And then Shanks starts picking up the mess of the bottle that was broken on his face. Sorry about this mess, Makino. Give me a rag and I'll clean it up. Don't worry about it. And then Higuma pulls out his sword and then slashes at him. Oh, so you like to clean, eh? How do I keep you busy for a while?
Farewell, cowards.
And then Higuma leaves the bar.
No grog? That's an outrage. Let's go to another village. And back in the bar, everyone's concerned about Shanks. Captain, are you okay? Are you hurt? I'm fine, no harm done. Phew. Ha 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 ha, Captain! He got you good! Ha 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 ha!
And like everybody in the red hair pirates is just laughing. Captain got owned. but there's one person in this bar who doesn't think this is funny at all.
You think it's funny? Huh? He made you look like a weakling. Why did you fight him? Sure, they outnumber you, and maybe they look pretty tough, but what kind of man lets himself be treated like this and laughs about it? You're a disgrace to all pirates! When you grow up, maybe you'll understand, kid. Just got some grog on me. That's all needless killing doesn't make you a man. Hey, where you going? I'm gonna find me a real role model. And Luffy... The real role model, and Luffy just storms out.
My idol's a pussy. I want to go find someone else. Yeah. Turn the page. And then while Shanks tries to grab Luffy to stop him from going and hurt himself, his arm starts stretching while he's moving.
Oh.
Hey! His arm's stretching! Does this mean... Did he... And everybody in the bar is freaking that. Like, this is what freaks the Red Hair Pirates out. Not that their captain was disrespected. This. He couldn't have. What's wrong with me? It's not here. Huh? The gum fruit we took from the enemy ship. Luffy, you didn't eat that fruit, did you? Yeah, I ate it for dessert. It didn't taste all that great, though. That was the gum fruit! The fruit of the devil! It's one of the sacred treasures of the sea! If you eat it, your entire body becomes like rubber, and you will never be able to swim for the rest of your life! What? Ah, you idiot! And then cut to Luffy now running in the village, laughing like he didn't just get yelled at, that his body has now changed. And then he passes by the bar that says a fishmonger. It's a fishmonger stand. Hey, Mr. Fishmonger, give me some fish.
Hey, Rubber Boy. Why are you in such good mood lately? The pirate set sail without you today, you know. and you won't be able to swim for the rest of your life. It doesn't matter if I sink like an anchor. I'll just be a pirate that never falls overboard. I'm glad I ate the gum fruit. Look at what I can do.
And he's literally pulling on his cheeks.
You think being gawked at because you're a freak is a great thing? Well, this village doesn't need any more idiots, Sonny. Good morning, Mr. Bear. For the last time, Luffy, I won't allow you to become a pirate. It'll make the village look bad. Now the captain's not just a bad fellow, but you stay away from those pirates.
And Luffy's literally plugging his ears with his tongue out. Like, what's the point of the tongue being out if you don't see it?
And back at the pirate's bar.
At Party's bar, specifically.
Oh, Party's bar. Oh, the pirates have been out of sea for a long time. Do you miss them, Luffy? After the way those mountain bandits humiliated them? Not at all. I didn't misjudge those guys. Thought they were brave and tough, but they're really just a bunch of wimps. Are you sure about that? Maybe sometimes it takes more courage not to fight. You just wouldn't understand, Makino. A real man has to stand up for himself no matter what. Is that right? I guess I don't understand. That's right, you don't. Make way for the Terror of the Highlands. Eh?
And then the Haguma the Bear and his mountain bandits have returned.
Oh.
No pirates today, huh? Smells better. We were in the area, so we stopped by. He sits down with slamming his fist on the table. What are you waiting for? We're customers. Serve us drinks! And then cut back to the village, and then Makino is calling the mayor for the help. Mayor, we've got a problem. What's wrong, Makino? It's Luffy and the mountain bandits. And then in the town square, the Haguma and the bear and the mountain bandits have captured Luffy. You've got a strange body, boy. Our punches and kicks aren't hurting you at all. Hey, we gotta help Luffy. Are you crazy? Those mountain bandits will kill us. Besides, Luffy's the one that started the fight. I didn't realize how long this first chapter was. Damn.
And they're all just pulling and tugging at him. Bestiest cheek. Darn you! You better take it back! You jerk! There sure are some real creatures in this world. And Rubber Boy. Oh, and with his stretched out cheek, he just tosses him away. He just bounces.
Literally pulled him by the ear.
Oh. Darn you! I discovered a new life form. I'll make you so sorry for this. Maybe I'll say it to a freak show. I bet they'll pay good money for you. And and Luffy charges him with a stick.
He brandishes a stick and...
You stubborn little brat! And he just... Oh shit, and he stomps on Luffy's face, holding him down by his foot. I was just drinking and talking to my men. I didn't say anything to offend you. Yes, you did! You better apologize!
Yeah, this is where you can tell that this series is darker than most. Like this dude is beating up a child, and you can see every detail. Like he's even missing some teeth now.
Oh boy!
Curse that Luffy! Why do you have to pick a fight with those guys? Move your foot, you stinking mountain ape! Let the boy go, please. I don't know what Luffy did. Oh, and the mayor's bowing his head. And I have no intention of fighting you people. But if it's money you want, you'll get it. Just don't hurt the boy. Mayor! Nice try, old man. You know how the world works. But I'm afraid it's too late. No one can save this brat now. He's done the unpardonable. He attacked me, and he called me names. He made me piss my pants, and I'm a big... That's not actually how it's going. And I can't take that from little rubber spine freak. You started this, bandit, you mountain macaque! If that does it, I'm not going to sell you. I'm going to kill you. How dare you compare me to an animal that settles their disagreements by fucking? He brandishes his sword. Luffy, please forgive him. Nobody came to greet us at the harbor. I was wondering what was going on. And apparently, someone in the...
Shanks is back.
Yep, Shanks just appears right behind them. Turn the page. He's here.
Oh, it's you, Mountain Bat, and it's Captain Shanks. Luffy, I thought your punch was as powerful as a pistol. Not now, Captain. So you pirates are still here? Taking a break from your cleaning duties? I don't know what you want, but you better get back off before you get hurt. Come any closer and we'll have to kill you, cowards. Didn't you hear him? Don't come any closer. Oh, and he pulls a gun out and points it directly at Shanks.
Right in his temple.
Or I'll blow your head off. You're putting your life on the line by pointing that at me. Eh? What are you talking about? I'm saying it's not safe to point guns. Oh shit, and then one of Shanks' crew members shoots the guy.
Yeah, shoots him in his temple. It's like, well, you better honor that threat, because guess what? My man's going to do that to you.
Oh, and
he falls dead. Wait, you did that chapter, remember?
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right.
every 2 pages. Now you've gone and done it! What have you done? That wasn't fair! Fair? Stop whining, landlubbers. You're not dealing with saints here. We're pirates. We don't play by the rules. Now, this is none of your business. Listen up. You can pour drinks on me. You can throw food at me. You can even spit on me. I'll just laugh that stuff off. But, good reason or not, nobody hurts a friend of mine.
Ooh. Friend? Nice speech. Very intimidating. You pirates spend your time floating around in your little ships. And you think you can stand up to the mountain bandits? Don't make me laugh. Kill them! And the bandits all charge at them with swords. Captain, I'll take care of this.
And you know what? Maybe I should just give the names of the guy that blew the other guy's head off. His name is Lucky Roo, and this is Ben Beckman.
Ben Beckman, and he's just smoking a cigarette, and then puts it out in that one swordsman's face, dashing at him.
You know, I haven't read the manga in a while. I don't remember that at all. Oh my god!
That's right in his eye, and down he goes.
That was not in the anime. That was not in the anime. Oh my god!
Next, and more swordsmen are dashing at him, but he's got his what seems to be his rifle. He's holding it like a club, and whack!
Yeah, I've in the series run, I've never seen Ben Beckman use his gun as a gun. I've only seen him use it as a billy club. Still smoking. He's pointing. Now he's actually pointing the gun like it's a gun. You were saying something about mountain bandits and pirates. If you were to fight us, you better bring a battleship. Wow, he's strong. Wow, the brat started it. Doesn't matter. There's a price in your head, isn't there? And he pisses and shits and comes. And then he throws a smoke bomb and he disappears. Smoke bomb! Come here, kid! Hey, let go! Luffy! Oh no! I let him escape! We gotta save Luffy! Calm down, Captain! We'll all go out and look for him. We'll find him. Captain. And then we cut to a ship in the middle of the ocean.
Oh shit. And on a little ship is that mountain bandit and Luffy. What a brilliant escape. And no one would ever expect a mountain bandit to hide out at sea. I brought you along as a hostage, but I no longer have a use for you. I've already killed 56 people who were foolish enough to make me mad. What's one more? You die! Goodbye. And he just kicks Luffy off the boat. Oh no!
Yeah, he kicks him like an animal running up to him.
Shut, brat! That guy is scum. I didn't even get one punch in. Darn it! No. Oh wait, it's a flashback. They're at the bar and everyone's laughing. Did you see the look on those pirates' faces? I broke a bottle over his head and not one word of protest. How pathetic! Cowards like that made me sick. I wanted to kill them all. Pirates all talk. Take that back! Huh? Oh, and Luffy. Oh, he's not happy while the barmaid is holding him back.
Oh, so this is what pissed Toguma off in the first place.
Take back what he said about Shanks. He's not a coward. Luffy, stop it. Stop talking bad about Shanks!
And Luffy is now in the water, and as you now know, the side effect of devil fruits, you cannot swim. And then Luffy's struggling to breathe, and then in the distance, he sees something behind Haguma. Something 3 times his size. What's the... Ah! And then he and the boat get eaten by a giant sea snake, who suspiciously looks like one of the electric eels from The Little Mermaid. And then the sea snake is not just satisfied with Haguma in that boat. He now sees Luffy. And then the giant sea beast opens his mouth, ready to eat his next rubbery snack, and then he jumps. But then who comes to save him but Shanks? Shanks!
And Shanks ain't happy. Get out of here! Oh, it's an intense stare down between the two of them. And the fish eel actually flees. Wow.
Yep, he was there. Now, this will be explained far, far later how he was able to do that. But just keep that in the back of your mind. There's a reason why that fish was like, oh, fuck this.
Luffy, I'm sorry. Akino told me what happened. You stood up for me. Hey, don't stop. Hey, stop crying. You're a tough guy, remember? But Shanks, what about your arm? And Jesus, his arm is gone. Yep. Oh my God.
So the giant sea beast did not miss. He did miss Luffy, but he took home something to go, and that would be Shanks's left arm. It's a small price to pay. Just an arm. I'm just glad you're okay. He basically just zooms out on him crying. Luffy understood why Shanks wouldn't take him out to sea. The dangers of the sea were too great, and he was not yet strong enough. But most of all, Luffy realized what a great man Shanks was. He vowed to be just like him one day. So you won't be coming back to the village after this voyage? That's right. And it's the port of the village, and Shanks' crew is getting ready to leave. That's right. We've been using this harbor as a base of operations for a long time. Maybe too long. Are you sad? Yeah, I'm sad, but I won't ask you to take me with you. I decided to become a pirate on my own. It wouldn't do you any good. You're still too little. Small pirate. There's no way you can become a pirate. Oh, yes, I will. One day I'll have a ship and a crew better than yours. And we'll have the biggest hoard of treasure in the whole world.
I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
Hey, you get to say the catchphrase. You get to be the first one.
Yay. You're gonna be better than us, huh? Well then. And Shanks takes off his straw hat and puts it on Luffy's head. Do me a favor. Keep this hat safe for me.
This is an incredibly iconic scene. This is where it hit me that we're reading One Piece.
And Luffy is just crying while gritting his teeth. This hat means a lot to me. Promise me you'll give it back to me someday when you've become a great pirate. And he's about to make his leave for this crew. That kid's gonna make something of himself. Yeah, he acts just like I did when I was a kid. Raise the anchor! Raise the sails! We're off with the tide! And they depart. Luffy's adventure begins 10 years later from the very same spot.
10 years later. Well, he's finally setting off, eh, Mayor? Oh, miss that rascal. But if he does become a pirate, he'll bring shame to the village. I never thought he'd really do it. And then we see the sea, with some seagulls passing over and someone in a small, tiny boat. Wow, it's a good day to set out to sea. Oh, and then that very same sea snake that ate Shanks' arm appears. Our local sea monster. Sorry I have to do this. Whoa, but here's an attack I've been perfecting since the last time we met. And then the sea beast jumps up to bite him one more time. 10 years in the making. Gum.
Pistol!
And Luffy's training has been paying off. He's now somewhat attuned to his new powers.
Oh, damn.
It's one big two-page spray. He just punches him in the goddamn cheek.
And it's a spread page.
Yep.
Damn.
And that is the end of him.
That's what you get, you darn fist. First things first, I gotta get a crew. I think about 10 men to do. Oh, and I'll need a pirate flag.
That sentence is so funny now. I think it's how many people he has now.
That's you?
Oh, that's right. You know what? You only have one line on that one, so I'll
Okay.
end the chapter off, I guess.
Okay.
Look out, world! Here I come. I'm going to become the king of the pirates.
Hey, you get to say it this time.
Oh, please! He says this like hundreds of times. There'll be plenty of opportunities. I'm just happy you got to be the first one. Luffy's tiny boat floats on. His crew yet to be found. Luffy's great voyage of destiny has begun.
And we got a little page of Shanks, the first mate, and Luffy as a kid.
Right.
And that's the end of the chapter.
That's the end of chapter 1.
Chapter 2, here we come.
Well, first, do you have any thoughts on the chapter thus far?
So far, it's good. It has a nice blend of comedy and humor, and so far, I'm enjoying the characters and the art style. Like, it can be exaggerated in both a comedic way, but in an action and this is serious type of way.
You finally understood the appeal of the series in just one chapter. It took you one chapter, what for some reason took several hundreds of people think, oh, I finally get it now. No, you were like me, you understood the appeal immediately. It was just a matter of actually starting, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so without further ado, let's just go ahead and read chapter 2.
They call him Straw Hat Luffy.
And this is your signal to start chapter 2. I ended, so you start.
Yeah, Luffy's boat is just floating in the middle of the sea. Wow, what a great day! This is no ordinary boy in a rowboat. This is a boy with a dream. Challenging the vast, treacherous seas in a tiny dinghy, searching for extraordinary men for his pirate crew. The weather's so nice! Monkey D. Luffy. Who'd have thought this voyage would end in a disaster so soon, no? Oh my god, that man is such a whirlpool. He's super casual about it.
Hard to believe we're getting stuck in this giant whirlpool. Maybe I was a little careless. I could use some help, but there's nobody around. Oh, well, can't be helped. Down I go.
Oh my god.
Too bad I can't swim, too.
He accepted his fate pretty casually.
He either is accepting of his fate, or he knows it, and he knows he can get out of it, or he's really fucking stupid. Sometimes I can never tell. Too bad I can't swim too. What was I thinking? In a giant whirlpool, it doesn't matter if you make a difference if you can swim or not. And it finally sets in. And he gets sucked in. Chapter 2. They call him Straw Hat Luffy, and it's Luffy with his soon-to-be insignia with some striped ostriches.
Oh. Wonder what those come into play.
They won't. Like, but most of the chapters are like cute little things. Now there are some chapters where they have little side stories. We haven't gotten to those yet, but there will be chapter covers where they have cover stories where some of them matter to the story, some don't, but we haven't gotten there yet. We need to get a little bit further in the story before that happens. Anyway, we now begin chapter 2, and I'm going to let you start.
An uncharted island. We see a boat with a swan. What's that part of the ship on the front?
The starboard, I think. I'm an idiot. Someone in the comments correct me for engagement. Da-dum. It's an okay. You describe
it's a skull with a heart insignia on it as a pirate flag, and this we see a female hand just wiping dust. Why is there dust on my bulwark? Those apologies, Lady Alfida. I thought I cleaned every inch of this ship. I cleaned everything all over again. Please. Please.
Interesting voice you chose for this.
Please, not the Iron Mace. I don't want to die. Bogey? Who is the fairest throughout all the seas? Why, you are. Lady Alvida. No one compares to you.
It's Lady Alvida. You were close.
Alvida. Shit.
Correct. This is why I will not tolerate anything dirty. The ship I sail in must be as clean and beautiful as I am. Understand?
I wonder why you chose this voice for her.
We're about to see.
Okay.
Remember, Kobe. Well, not for your fast knowledge of the seas. I will feed you to the stocks. But don't push your luck.
Yes, that's very kind of you.
Over that, you're worthless. The wheels tying my shoes.
Yes, Alfreda. Right away. And she looks like she's about to stomp on his face, but just stops inches away from him.
I don't even want to see one speck of dust on this ship, Lady Pirate Iron Mace Alvida. Aye.
Jesus.
And yeah, now I know why you chose this voice.
Yes, he's a mound.
Oh my God, fat shaming already?
No. It's just sorry. I want to talk.
That's enough. You're pathetic. I'm sorry. If you've got time to grovel, then you've got time to scrub the toilet. Yes, my lady. Right away. And then they've dock shipped on like some warehouse where they keep her wares, I guess.
Seems to be the stash.
Yep, it's where they keep all their grog, their treasure. Well, I mean, like, I would say, hey, look, it's all my stuff, but, I guess it's a good warning to have your flag out. It's like, hey, if you rob this place, these pirates will come after you. Because, like, that's what Jolly Rogers are. They're a warning.
Mm-hmm.
What's that, Kobe? Did a barrel of rum wash up on the beach? Yeah, and it's not empty. I wasn't sure what to do with it. Well, I know what to do with it. Let's drink it all up. But if the captain finds out, she'll have our heads. She'll never find out. We're the only ones here. Just Kobe and the three of us know about this. Yeah, I guess you're right. And you ain't seen nothing, right, Kobe? Right. I ain't seen nothing. Please don't hit me.
And,
What's the
and
job?
Movie just bursts out from the barrel. That was a great nap. Looks like I somehow survived. I got so dizzy, I thought I was gonna bop. And everyone's just staring on the side.
Huh.
Who are you guys? Who the heck are you? What are you doing in there? Oh, and here comes an Iron Mace.
Not the walk, you scary dogs.
And damn, it just brings the entire warehouse down.
Yeah, I can definitely see the changes in the anime. So, like, well, I honestly prefer how the anime did this, because in the anime, they're about to burst open the barrel themselves. But before they did that, Luffy, like, stretching his arms out, like, he ends up punching them both in the face. I don't think that's what happened here. And I don't think Alvida came in this soon. But either way, we're reading the manga. Whoa! Oh, yep, she broke down the warehouse. You lazy swabbies! Who's the fairest throughout all the seas? Lady Alvida, you are, of course! And you dare to defy me? What? Never! Not in a million! Don't play dumb with me! I can hear you talking all the way from the ship. Which one of you had such a great nap? That was a great nap. Woo! Captain, we have an intruder! Yeah, the good-for-nothing Kobe brought a strange fella here. What? He could be a bounty hunter. And after the price on my head. Kobe, you traitor's little runt! But the only bounty hunter bold enough to come here? That's ridiculous. The Navy has him locked up. But if he's as clever as they may say, he might have escaped. And they say that the infamous Roronoa Zoro is that clever. And then Luffy's got Luffy and Kobe are in the forest, which, yeah, again, this is a big departure from the anime, because the anime, they were speaking together in the ship. Alvida didn't come in this soon. Are you okay? Are you hurt? After being knocked around so much, you must be... I'm fine. Just a little surprise is all. My name's Luffy. Where am I? I fucking love this guy.
This island is a hideout of Iron Mace, Alfreda, the lady pirate. I'm Kobe, the cabin boy. Kobe the cabin boy. Yep. Yeah, I know who I am. I got that label etched on me. Well, I see. Well, now that really matters to me. Oh? You wouldn't happen to have a dinghy, would you? Mine got sucked into a giant whirlpool. You got sucked into a giant whirlpool? Yeah, it caught me by surprise. You're lucky to be alive, but it's a dinghy you want. I have one. Shorter. And it's this pony-made Ada ship.
It basically reminds me of the scene from The Simpsons where Homer's trying to build his own grill. It's like, that looks pretty good. Why does mine look like that?
What's this? A coffin?
I built
it myself. It took me 2 years. 2 years? You don't want it? Oh, jeez. I really don't need it anymore. I built it to escape from this place, but I don't have the courage to try it. I guess it's my fate to be a cabin boy for the rest of my life, but I once had a different dream. Why don't you just escape? No way! Just think about what Alfreda would do to me if she caught me. Makes my bladder leak. Nope. I just can't risk it. I'll never forget that fateful day. I just wanted to go fishing, and I boarded a pirate ship by mistake.
Bad luck.
Yeah. That was 2 years ago. In exchange for my life, I've been working as a cabin boy. You're kind of clumsy and dumb. And you're gutless too, and you're really worthless. You don't have to be that frank.
Luffy is that frank. That is what he is.
But you're right. I don't have the guts to float around at sea in a bell like you. Luffy, why did you go to the sea anyway?
Well, you see, I'm going to be the king of the pirates. The king of the pirates? You'd have to make the whole world kneel to you. Wealth, fame, power, you have to achieve it all. Don't tell me you're after Gold Roger's lost treasure One Piece. Do you want to die? Every pirate in the world is after that. And so am I. Sorry, you were going to say something?
There's a title drop.
Well, that's the name of the treasure. But the goods the odds against you are astronomical. It's impossible. Never. You want me to king of the pirates, the golden age piracy? It'll never happen. Never. And then Luffy hits him. Hey, why'd you hit me? You were hysterical. Okay, I'm used to it. I'm not afraid to die, Kobe. Huh? I've set myself to become king of the pirates. And if I die trying, well, then at least I tried. And that takes Kobe by surprise. What guts? What determination? You're not even afraid to die?
And I believe I'll succeed too. Or am I just deluding myself? I never looked at it like that before. And Kobe's starting to cry. Maybe I could be like that if I'm willing to risk my life trying. Huh? Maybe it's possible. Do you think I could join the Navy? The Navy? Where you can sail the 7 seas? Where you can put your mind at ease?
God damn it!
We'll end up being enemies, but I want to join the Navy and fight the bad guys. It's been my dream ever since I was a little kid. Luffy, do you think I can do it? Huh? How would I know? Well, I'm gonna do it. What I've got to lose. I don't want to be a miserable cabin boy my whole life. Better to risk my life trying to achieve my dream. I'll join the Navy, and then I'll capture Alfreda.
And
who are you
going
to capture what? And she, oh damn. She just brings her
she breaks
eye mace down and crushes it.
You sneak.
My boat.
Do you really think you can escape from me?
I mean, to be fair, I could have sneezed on that, it would have fallen apart. Is that the bounty hunter you hired? Well, he certainly isn't Roronoa Zoro, so I'll give you one chance to repent. Who is the fairest throughout all the seas? Answer me, Zoro. Lady Alvida, you. Hey, who's that tough-looking old biddy?
and then, everyone's just in shock,
including Alvida. And Alvida and her crew are like, "Oh God, fucking damn it!" And then Alvida loses it. How dare! No way! Luffy, take it back! Throw all the seas, Lady Alvinas! Lady Alvinas, I'm gonna be king of the pirates, and if I die trying, at least I tried. Lady Alvinas, the ugliest old hag of all! And then silence. You little! I said it, I won't take it back. No more cringing for me. From now on, I'll fart my dreams.
Good for you, Kobe. Luffy just stands in front of him. Shooting him from Alfida.
It makes no difference to me. You're both gonna die.
And she clubs him in the head.
Yeah. That didn't hurt, because I'm made of rubber.
Impossible. No one survives the iron mace.
And everyone's in shock. You gotta be kidding. Gum, pistol!
What the?
And in one punch, he knocks her down.
Well, not down. Oh, wait, yes, okay. Damn it, they changed this so much. I don't remember this. I haven't read the manga since I was in high school. His arms stretched like rubber, and he beat Lady Alvida. He's not human. Give Kobe a dinghy. He's going to join the Navy. Yes, sir. Okay, so in the manga, Luffy sends her flying into the ocean.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So that's why I was confused. Luffy. And then time passes, and then Luffy and Kobe are on their own ship now. You must have eaten the fruit of the gum tree. Incredible. But Luffy, if you're going after the One Piece, that means you'll have to enter the Grand Line. Yep. They call it the Pirate's Graveyard. That's why I'm assembling a super crew. That one guy imprisoned at the Navy base, what's his name? Norizoro. If he's a good guy, I'll let him join my crew. Now you're talking crazy again. Never. That'll never happen. That guy's a demonic beast. How do you know? Never. And so the two young adventurers sail on towards the naval base and destiny. And that is chapter 2 of One Piece. Austen.
Oh, and
thoughts.
Hang on, we got this little
it's a how-to. It's a how-to on how to draw and like info on like what a Jolly Roger is. You don't have to read that if you don't want to.
Yeah, I won't. So yeah, that one was shorter than last one. I mean, it makes sense that the last one was longer because it's basically like a prologue setting up stuff and the characters. And this one was more digestible and more comedy driven, I think.
Yeah, like I think that chapter was the one that sold me on One Piece. I said, okay, Luffy just like straight up called her fat and ugly, while everyone else like didn't think anything of it. He's not afraid. He's just like, who's this fat ugly bitch?
My God, and just down to in one punch.
Yeah, because he's gonna devil fruit, she doesn't. So.
Yeah, but already he's inspiring people to follow their dreams.
Yeah,
Cody, despite wanting to join the Navy in the opposite side, he's inspired by Luffy and his dream.
Yeah, he's just inspiring him to not be afraid and stand up for himself, which is... He got into this whole mess because he did not stand up for himself, and he got out of it by standing up for himself. So yeah, you will come to see just how powerful Luffy's influence over people is by not doing much of anything other than just being himself. All right, so that's chapter 2, and... I think we can. Well, I think we can handle a couple more chapters.
Oh yeah, definitely.
These are the longer the ones, but as we go along, they'll get shorter. All right. So next is chapter 3.
Enter Zoro, Pirate Hunter.
Now, who ended the chapter? Was that me or was that you?
I think that was me.
Nope. It was me. Go ahead.
Okay. A demonic beast, huh? Roronoa Zoro is his real name, but they call him Zoro, the Pirate Hunter. He's like a bloodthirsty hound, roaming the seas, hunting men for the bounties on their head. They say he's a demon in human form. Luffy, he's a pirate hunter. Pirate hunters don't mix well with pirates.
No, fucking shit.
And I haven't decided whether I'm fine to join my crew or not. If it's a good guy, then He's in prison because he's not a good guy. Oh, and we got the child up again.
Chapter 3, Enter Zoro, the Pirate Hunter. And it's Luffy riding on a shark like it's a fucking... I think it's a fucking tourist game or something like that. But hey, that wouldn't put it past me. And then Luffy and Kobe have landed... I forget the name of the town.
But they have a big Marines headquarters.
Yeah, so you know what? I'll drop the names of places and people if they're not big spoilers, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're finally here. We made it to Naval Base Town. Yeah, we finally made it. Kobe, you're amazing. Huh? You actually got us to our destination. Well, of course I did. That's the minimum requirement for people who sail the seas. Luffy, if you keep randomly floating around, you'll never become a pirate. You should find a navigator for your crew. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Now let's eat. I mean, yeah, Kobe's right. I mean, look what the first thing that happened to Luffy was as soon as he set sail. He got sucked into a whirlpool. It's a wonder he's alive.
Mm-hmm.
And they have arrived at Food Foo.
That sounds like a dog's name.
It's your turn, because these chapters are you.
Well, Kobe, I guess this is where we go our separate ways. I hope you join the Navy and become a great sailor. Thank you, Luffy, and I hope you become a great pirate. Even if that means you'll be enemies. Hey, I just remember, that guy's supposed to be in prison here. We won't know our sorrow. And no shit, everyone is just cat jumps in fear and tables and plates are going everywhere.
Yeah, they cling to the wall. Like...
maybe we shouldn't say that name out loud around here. I saw a poster that said Captain Morgan is at base.
And they're doing it again.
And they're jumping again. What a great restaurant. I want to go back there again. Everyone is so jumpy. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. And they're outside just talking.
Them rolling around like that outside of the bar, like it reminds me of like whenever I would watch my mom's dogs, like when they went to Ireland one time and I was babysitting them for 2 weeks. Like my favorite thing to do was when I woke up and they were all stare at me in the morning. I wake up and like these, like I would say the word outside and they'd fucking lose it. That's what this reminds me of. I made it a game. I was like, good morning, my little pups. Let's say the first thing we do is we go outside, and then they go ballistic.
I can understand why they get nervous when they hear we won't know our Zoro's name. He might escape at any moment, but why they get nervous hearing the captain's name? Who knows? Maybe they just got carried away. Why would that happen? I'm trying to take this seriously here.
Kobe would be the only one in this crew. Mm-hmm. And changing, and they're now at the base of the Marine Tower. Oh, it looks so big up close. Go on in, Kobe. But I haven't mentally prepared myself yet. And those people sure were scared when they heard the captain's name. Luffy, what are you doing? I wonder if I can see the demonic beast from here. You won't find him just by peeking over the fence. He's probably deep within the bowels of the prison. Oh yeah, well there's somebody over there. Maybe it's Zoro. What? And then there is a figure they see across the fence. Is that Pirate Hunter Zoro? There he is. And Kobe is just in shock. Well, what's wrong? It's him. That's Zoro Zoro. A black bandana and a Haramaki sash. He looks so menacing.
Oh, and there he is on the cross for our sins.
Yeah, 4Kids changed that in the in the dub because they didn't want to offend the Christians.
So that's him. I could just untie those ropes and set him free. That's suicide. If you let him loose, he'll kill us direct to town. Hey, kid. Huh? Yikes! And he's just looking out there with a menacing smile, blood dripping from his mouth and underneath his bandana. Oh, shit. Come over here and untie me. I've been here for 9 days and I can't take anymore. Hey, he's smiling. He's talking to us. I'll make it worth your while. I'll capture someone with a big price in the head and give you all the bounty to you. You can trust me. I'm a man of my word.
Don't do it, Luffy. As soon as you die, he'll kill us to get away. I just know it. He won't kill us. He couldn't. I wouldn't let him. Huh? What a big head he's got. And then someone comes up with a ladder. Huh? Shh. It's a little girl.
It's a little girl.
Hey, don't go down there. It's dangerous. What do you want? Luffy, do something. She'll be killed. Why don't you do it yourself? Get lost. Do you want to get killed? I made these rice balls for you. I thought you might need some food. It's the first time I ever made some rice balls. I hope you like them. I'm not hungry. Now beat it and take that stuff with you. What? I don't want it. Now get out of here or I'll stomp you to death.
Oh. Renoa Zoro. Who's there to pick on little girls? Helmeppo, Captain Morgan's son. I'll tell my father on you. Who's that weirdo? He must be some high-ranking naval officer. Now that little girl will be safe.
No, it's Eric Trump.
Well, if it isn't an idiot son living off daddy's wealth.
See what I mean?
Damn, it is Eric Trump. Did you just call me an idiot?
No, I called you
Eric
Trump.
A man in your position should guard his tongue. Or he could lose it. Little girl, did you bring those rice balls for me? How thoughtful. Hey, give it back. It's disgusting. It's sweet. There's sugar in it. Rice balls are supposed to be seasoned with salt, not sugar. But I like sweet, so I figured sugar would be better. These are completely inedible! And he's just stomping on it. Oh, God.
What an asshole.
Dad, please, you're ruining them. However, that girl worked really hard to make those rice balls. Don't worry. I'm sure the ants find them delicious. Oh, no.
Why? I worked so hard to make them. Oh, stop that crying. That's why I hate kids. It's your own fault. Can't you read this sign? It says, anyone hiding the prisoner shall be found guilty of the crimes he has committed. Captain Morgan. I'm sure you've heard how scary my father can be. If you were an adult, you would be put to death. You there! Throw that brat over the fence! But I'm ordering you to throw that little brat over the fence! Are you going to disobey a direct order? I'll tell Daddy on you! Yes, sir, right away. And then, regretfully, he throws that girl over the fence. But Luffy catches her just in time. Are you okay? What a bad man! And then Luffy just stares on, just thinking to himself about what he's going to do next. My, aren't you a stubborn one? That's right. I'm going to last out the entire month. You just keep your end of the bargain. I won't dream of breaking my word. If you survive out here for a month, then I'll let you go. It's my pleasure, I'm sure. And they leave.
And Luffy is now out down there looking at him. You still here? Better not let Helmeppo's father catch you. Look, I'm looking for a good man to join my pirate crew. Pirate crew? You think I lowered myself to that level? No thanks. But becoming a pirate's my dream. What's wrong with that? You think if you untie me, I'm gonna join your pirate crew? I haven't decided if I ask you yet. You got a pretty bad reputation, you know. Join the bait. Bad reputation, huh? Well, anyway, I don't go for that kind of deal. I got my own plans for the future. I don't need your help. I can get out of here on my own. All I have to do is last for a month here. Then I'm a free man. Captain Morgan's idiot son promised me. And all I gotta do is survive here for 1 month. Then I'll be free to pursue my dream. I see. I don't think I could last 1 week without food. Man, you are different. I got more willpower. So, go look for a crew somewhere else. Hey, wait a minute. Pick that up for me.
You're not going to eat it. It's more of a dirt ball than a rice ball now. I know you're hungry, but this... Shut up! Shut up and feed it to me! And don't miss 1 grain of rice! And then Luffy feeds the dirty rice to him, and then he eats it. I told you it was mostly dirt. Do you want to kill yourself? Tell the kid. Huh? Tell her I said it was delicious. Tell her I ate it all. And then he goes out to town to tell the girl that he ate the whole damn thing, dirt and everything. Really? Yeah, he ate it all up. I'm so glad. Could that guy really be as bad as everyone says? He's not a bad guy. Everybody in the town is afraid of him, but he hasn't done anything wrong. He got thrown into prison because of me. Captain Morgan's son had a bunch of mean dogs. They attacked me. Roronoa Zoro saved me. Besides, those dogs are running loose and scaring everybody in town. That's why Zoro's in prison? Because he hurt that guy's dog to save you? Yes! That doesn't make any sense. Zoro's really scary, but he only goes after people with a price on their heads. And he wouldn't get thrown into prison for that.
Captain Morgan and his sons are the bad ones. They put people to death for no reason at all. Everyone's afraid of him. You're not bound your heads low enough, scum. I'll tell my father on all of you. Oh, and it's that asshole.
And he's skipping around.
And everyone in town, the streets has bound their head. Do you want to be jailed like Roronoa Zoro? We're going to hold a public execution for him in 3 days. We'll make an example of him. I can hardly wait. 3 days? But you made a promise to him. What? What did you hear about that? That promise was just a joke. He's just a stupid beast for believing in it. Captain Morgan said his son promised me. All I gotta do is survive here for 1 month.
And then...
And damn! And one regular punch. He didn't stretch it back or anything. Just knocked him back.
Yeah.
Luffy, stop! Calm down! That guy is scum! You want to make an enemy of the Navy, do you?
No,
Kobe, I made my decision. Huh? I'm going to ask Zoro to join my crew. And we got a little tutorial on how to draw crossbones, and chapter 3 is done.
Yeah, now we just have 2 more chapters left in this episode. We're okay doing 5, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so then we have... Well, that's the end of the free ones, but if you don't have a Song of Jump subscription yet, this is where you'll have to do that. Or you can pick up a volume in your local bookstore. Chapter 4, The Great Captain Morgan. Okay, so you ended that chapter, so I'll start this one. And the town is looking on at Luffy, who had just... He just fucking decked Helmeppo. Without even a second thought, because, Luffy considers him dishonorable, that he did not want to keep his promise. He really did it! He punched the captain's son! Captain Morgan will be furious! Luffy, stop! Are you trying to pick a fight with the whole Navy? Scum is scum, no matter who its father is. You hit me! You actually hit me! No one has ever hit me! Not even Daddy! Okay, so I guess it's 2 pages per person, so... I'm Captain Morgan's beloved son! I'm taking Daddy on you! And he pisses and shits and comes some more.
And everyone's in shock.
Don't run crying to Papa to me! Face me like a man! Luffy, please stop! You'll die begging for mercy! You're a walking corpse! Father will kill you! He's not worth hitting. You poker face!
That line is from the poor kid stuff.
No, it's just to show you the immaturity of Helmeppo, so I'll accept it as what he actually said. Do you want me to finish this one so we can balance it out back to 2 pages?
Yeah.
You were great, big brother. I feel a lot better now. Then I wish I'd given him a few more whacks for you. Rika, get over here! And that's the girl's mother. You should be talking to that person. If they think you're his friend, they'll kill you too. But Mommy, he's a good man, and Zoro, he's a good... What are you saying? You didn't go to the parade ground, did you? Well, no. Hurry up, let's get inside. They slam the door while Luffy waves to them. They won't let you get away with this, and Captain Morgan has the whole Navy behind him. Yeah, whatever. I didn't talk to Zoro. Turning the page.
Naval Fortress. Here we see Captain Morgan, not the rum, in his office. I'm so great! Yes, sir. You certainly are, sir. You're the great Captain Morgan, sir. Then why are the tribute from the peasants and townsfolk getting smaller. Yes, sir. Regarding your tribute, I believe the townspeople are now 2 points to raise. It's not a question of how much they can pay. It's a question of their respect for me. Daddy! Huh? What's wrong, Hameppo? Why the commotion? And he just ran in. I want you to kill someone for me. And back at the prisoner's ground. Hey! You again. This is about me joining your pirate crew. The answer is still no. Call me Luffy. I'll tell you if you join my pirate crew, alright? You don't listen, boy.
I've got my own mission, and it doesn't involve becoming a stinking pirate. You're too good to be a pirate? You, a bounty hunter? Who everyone thinks is some sort of demon? I don't care what people think. I live by my own code. I've never done anything I regret, and I don't intend to in the future, which is why I'll never be a pirate. Sorry, but I made up my mind. You're going to join my crew. I don't care what you decided. I heard you could use... I love that Luffy's just like, nope, you're joining. I don't take no for an answer. He's like the best example of somebody who will not take no for an answer. Or yes, and depending on the situation. I've heard you could use a sword. If I wasn't tied up, I'd show you. So where are your swords now? They took them from me, the captain's idiot son. Next to my life, those swords are my great dearest treasures. Treasures, huh? Too bad they took them. I know. I'll get your swords from the idiot son. What? Then if you want your swords back, you'll have to join my crew. You little rat! Hey, come back! See you soon! He's going to the fortress. That's one dumb pirate.
And at the fortress... Okay, steady! Stand it up! And they're making some kind of big, statue.
Yep, raising it.
Father, why aren't you hunting the
brigands?
Hunting the brigade who hit me? Even you never laid a hand on my lovely and masculine face before. Do you know why I've never hit you? Because I'm your beloved son. I'll tell you why. It's because you're an idiot son who's not even worth hitting. Oh, damn it.
But then he does.
He hits him. And we see he has an axe for a hand and a metal jaw with a cigar sticking out. Naval Captain Axe Hand Morgan. Why should I fight your battles? You're big enough to wipe your own bottom. I don't mind if you use my status, but I only lay hands on people who defy me. Don't fool yourself. You are not the great one. I am great. I am the great one.
I am the great Morgan. I heard a little mouse snuck into my playground. The little girl? I dealt with her. So you killed her. What? No, she was just a little girl, and she didn't even know what she was doing. You, find her and kill her. Child or not, anyone who defies me must suffer the penalty. But Captain, she's just a little girl. I wouldn't obey such a cruel order. Oh, wouldn't you? You're a lieutenant in the Navy, aren't you? And I, a captain, am your superior officer, am I not? Yes, sir. Then you are duty-bound to obey me. If I say kill her, then you will kill her. I won't murder a little girl. I mutiny, and he chops him.
Holy shit!
Right across the head. Ah! You didn't have to kill him, Lieutenant. Actually, no, he chopped him across the chest, but still fatal. No matter, the townsfolk must be taught respect. I'll handle it personally.
For years I labored to achieve this rank. I did it by my own strength. At a personal cost. Rank means everything in this world. Remember that. My rank is the highest on this base, which makes me superior to everyone else here. That means everything I do is right. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
You're the greatest, sir. This is a monument to my rank and power. It took years to build, but today it's finally complete. Raise my statue! Put it at the highest point of this fortress as a symbol of my greatness!
Do you see why I made the Trump joke?
Mm-hmm. And back on the ground. That's funny. There aren't any sailors around here. They're having a meeting or something. And no one to help me find Zoro's swords. Or that idiot's son. Heave! Heave! And they continue to pull.
And they clump and they bump it.
Oh, what was that? Did you just bump it? Sorry, sir. We were careless. Huh? I think I hear voices up there. I'll just check it out. Oh.
And then Luffy stretches his arm to the rim of the tower. Gum, rocket! And he launches himself up. Swine, do you know how long I've waited for the statue to be finished? And you've already scratched it. Sorry, sir. I'll pay to have it fixed. This statue is like my person. Scratching it is the same as attacking me. Let this be a warning to you all. Ah! And then Luffy launches up. Whoa, I overshot. What's that? It came from below. And then Luffy pulls on the statue they're trying to raise. Got it. And then they drop it.
It fell down and shattered. Wow. Everyone,
oh my God. Most especially Morgan, are devastated.
And, sorry?
It fucking breaks.
Top hat just fell to the ground and shatters him. Seize him! I'll have his heart! Yes, sir. Aye, sir. Daddy! That's the ruffian who hit me! If I had killed him, this would never have...
I've been looking for you! And Luffy grabs him. Let me go! Father, help! And he pulls him into the fortress. He's entering the fortress! Help me! Get him! Captain, someone's in the parade ground! What? All these rebels are defying me! Kill them all! What? And it's Kobe and Zoro at the parade ground. What? Luffy went into the fortress? Why is he so reckless? Yeah, I've noticed. Who is he? Hey, now you're being reckless. If they catch you, free me, they'll kill you. They imprisoned you unfairly. I can't stand to see the Navy act improperly. I'm going to become a proper sailor, just like Luffy's going to be king of the pirates. What? King of the pirates? Does he know what that means? I was shocked when he first told me too. But he'll succeed or die trying. That's how he is. And I think somebody had shot Kobe.
Oh, shit.
I think it was Morgan, actually. Because Morgan's looking down, and then Zoro's looking up. There he is! Get him! Where are Zoro's swords? I'll tell you, just stop dragging me! And then that's the end of chapter 4.
Oh, damn. Things are getting intense.
Yep. For Austen, thoughts so far?
It's great to see Zoro, and yeah, I have faint memories of, but I won't open it out or ruin for you. I dare not.
I think we're gonna finish this arc actually in the next chapter. This arc is this arc is very, very short. Like it's already in the heat of things. We're gonna get there now. So one more chapter to round this episode of Benching the Devil's Fruit for y'all, and we're gonna round it off with chapter 5. Chapter 5, The King of the Pirates and the Master Swordsman, and it's Luffy having a sipping war with a dolphin and losing. Yeah, get used to these. Almost all the chapter covers are like this. Just them doing weird shit with animals. I ended off the last chapter, so it's your turn.
Tell me, where are Zoro's swords? Stop dragging me and I'll tell you. And he's literally dragging him by his neck on the ground. Okay, tell me. They're in my room. You passed it a long way back. You should have told me. You're wasting time. Ouch, you hit me again. Oh, and here comes the shows. Drop the cat and son of a suit. I don't want to. I don't want. Like a stubborn baby who...
I don't want to.
Oh, and he pops him up in front of him.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and shoot. Ah, don't shoot. He's using Helmeppo as a shield.
He's pitching and shooting, coming in some more.
Oh, and back on the ground, Goaty's hand is... Oh, his shoulder and hand... His shoulder's bleeding. I've been shot. Blood. I'm bleeding. I'm gonna... Oh, that's you.
Okay. I'm gonna die! And Zoro's looking down. Good, you're alive. Now get out of here. They're on their way down. I haven't attacked you. Don't worry about me. I'll just have to survive the month and they'll let me go. So just beat it. They're not going to let you go. You're going to be executed 3 days from now. What are you saying? That idiot promised me if I survived here for a month, we set free. He never intended to keep that promise. That's why Luffy punched Helmeppo, because he found out Helmeppo lied to you. What? The Navy's your enemy now. Please, Fire and Tayu, will you help Luffy? He saved my life. I won't ask you to become a pirate, but Luffy's really strong and so are you. If you team up, you can escape from here. Please help him.
Oh, and they're all pointing their guns. Stay where you are. Captain Morgan has orders for your immediate execution. Oh. But back in the base. This must be the room. Hey, the swords. But there are 3 swords. Which one is Zoro's? Oh, he's foaming out the mouth. He fainted. What's going on down there? Kobe! And we got Morgan. Surround the fortress! If that rascal in the straw hat escapes, you'll be sorry! You 3 aren't simple outlaws, are you? You're trying to overthrow me!
Rora Nora Zoro! Peasants and pirates may tremble at your name, but you're no match for the Great One. You may be a barracuda, but I'm a great white shark. Take aim! You're gonna burn, 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 burn! Barracuda.
In the 4 Kids anime, they were all water guns.
Yes, they were. They were colored with stripes and everything. But no, these are loaded. Take aim! I can't die yet. There's something I have to do. And we're getting a flashback to Zoro's past. Oh. I made a promise! Yeah! Kuina wins again. 2 swords, Zoro loses. Zoro is 0 for 2,000 against Kuina.
Oh, damn.
Oh, well. Pathetic. Kind of weak for a boy, aren't you? Hey, Zoro's not weak. Yeah, he's the strongest in our dojo. He's even stronger than the grown-ups. That's so? Well, he's not as strong as me. Even if he could use 2 swords, he's still weak. Losers should learn to suffer defeat in silence. Darn, Kuina makes me so mad. She thinks she's so great just because she's the sensei's daughter.
Once again, Zoro, it's not because you're actually very strong. Sensei, are you teaching her secret tricks because she's your daughter? It's not fair. Of course not. Darn, why can't I beat that girl? Don't forget that Kuina is a little older than you.
Kuina.
But I can beat grown-ups. I'm going to set the 7 seas and become the strong, greatest sword master in the world. I can't keep losing to that girl. And they are not.
She's practicing.
Kuina's just practicing. So, Kuina, I'll challenge you to a duel with real swords. Oh, shit. You're not afraid of real swords, are you? Real swords? Okay, it's your funeral. On guard. I'm ready.
And then they have a duel, and Kuina wins again. That makes 2,001 times I've beaten you. And she knocks all of his swords in the air, and they fall down conveniently, not anywhere near them. Oh, darn! Damn. It's so frustrating. I'm the one who's frustrated, huh? When girls get older, they become weaker than the boys. Pretty soon, you'll be stronger than me. Zoro, you're always saying that you're going to become the world's greatest swordsman. Dad says that girls can't be master swordsmen. You're lucky to be a boy, Zoro. I would want to become the world's greatest swordsman. But I'm starting to get breasts. I wish I was a boy. Why are you crying about that? You beat me. That's not fair. Beating you is my dream.
Zoro. Someday I'll beat you because I worked hard. Not because you got weaker. It's got nothing to do with being a boy or a girl. I'm training all the time to beat you. You're making me look bad. Let's make a promise to each other. Someday, one of us will become the greatest swordsman ever. We'll fight each other over the title. You idiot. You too beauty. It's a promise. And they hold hands.
And then the next day...
So, there's been an accident. And it's Kunai.
Kuina.
She fell down the... Kuina. She fell down the stairs. She's dead. Man, you made a promise from yesterday! You can't run away from your promise, Zoro, stop it! Humans are fragile things, Zoro. Sensei, may I have a sword, I suppose? I had to keep the promise for both of us. I'm going to become such a great master swordsman that my name will be known even in heaven.
Turning the page. I promised her. I can't die yet. Gum, gum, and Luffy launches out the window and then back towards the parade grounds. Fire! And then just before Morgan's men open fire on Kobe and Zoro, Luffy stands and takes all the shots. You, Luffy, Straw Hat. Now that's where that moniker starts. But Luffy has been shot, but there's something happening. Do you notice something happening to his skin?
Yeah, it's stretching. Bullets can't hurt me.
And he flings them all off.
Yeah. What are you? And Cody just passes out. I'm the guy who's going to be king of the pirates. So which of the swords are yours? I didn't know, so I bought all 3 of them. They're all mine. I practice Santoryu, 3-sword style. If you fight the Navy with me here, and now in the eyes of the government, you'll become one of the bad guys. Of course, you could obey the law and let them kill you. You must be demon spawn, but I'm not ready to die without a fight. Alright, you got yourselves a pirate.
Alright, well, you made it to the end because that was chapter 5.
Oh.
So that's the first 5 chapters of One Piece. So before we end off, there is a little tidbit at the end, the road to Axe-Hand Morgan's first appearance. So according to Ichiro Oda, the author of One Piece, he created Helmeppo's character first. So his first thoughts on creating Captain Morgan were, he has to have a cleft chin and the hair like Helmeppo. Only crazier, after all, he is the father. And that first design is what he originally looked like. This is what I came up with. Originally, his name wasn't Morgan; it was Chop. So the full title was Naval Captain Chop or Sailor Chop. What a great name! But even I didn't have the nerve to use this name. Editor's note: sailor in Japanese is Suihei, and Suihei Chop is the name of a signature fighting technique that used by the famous Japanese pro wrestler Giant Baba. I can't show them all here, but I actually made 2 or 3 more versions of Captain Morgan before I settled on the one used in the manga. I redesigned him to look cooler because a certain editor told me he looked lame. I couldn't argue with that, so I changed his look. So, Austen, that was the first 5 chapters of One Piece. Your overall impressions of the story so far?
Well, so far I'm hooked. I mean, the characters are great, and it was suspenseful with how they... And I mean, those Navy... Already I hate the Navy.
Yeah, you will learn to hate them pretty goddamn quick.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Oh, like you...
And Luffy's just a lovable idiot.
Yep.
It's like he's so stuck on what he wants, and... Yep. But he does have a code of honor, like... He wasn't ready to just let Zoro die right there and then.
Yeah, and he doesn't like people who don't keep their promises. He doesn't like dishonorable people.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like dishonorable people. He doesn't like people who pick on children. He doesn't like liars.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. Well,
yeah,
and I absolutely love the art style. I just want to say I love the art style. It's saturated and more angular than some of the manga I've seen.
Yeah.
And it really stands out compared to the rest of the anime Shonen Jump usually does.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I'm glad you're enjoying this far. I was worried that you wouldn't get hooked as soon as you have, but it's only going to get better from here. Like, the best is yet to come. I promise you. Now, I was actually going to, while you were taking a bathroom break, which I have edited out, I was checking to see if, should we do one more chapter to end this off? But my voice is starting to get a little hoarse from the dramatic reading, and the saga, this particular arc, does not end until like 2 more chapters. So I think, and plus this episode's gone on pretty long. So what do you say we round off for today?
Oh, definitely.
All right, so that's going to do it for the very first episode of Binging the Devil's Fruit. So thank you guys all so much for listening. If you want to hear more from us, hit the subscribe button on Super Bonus Round. And check us out. Check the description for wherever else I've posted the podcast. I have not decided where exactly I'm going to post these yet, but check the links and everything. Until then, I'm John Mugiwara JM.
And I'm Chad Peanut.
And remember to binge the devil's fruit sparingly and just a little bit at a time. We'll see you guys next time for chapters 6 through 10 of One Piece. Have a good one, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.